Hey everybody, welcome back to my video thingy here where I do mostly travel things, but today I'm going to be, I'm going to be talking about something it's a little hard for me to talk about. I don't like bagging on companies, and I don't like really bagging on products. How do you say this? I just can't recommend the Canon G7X Mark III. I've now had this camera for 2.5 months now. And just to get into why I can't recommend this camera, specifically for vloggers. As a vlogger, as a travel vlogger myself, I travel around to different places and I'm filming things, and I want a good, crisp look to my videos, and unfortunately, the Canon G7X, Mark G7X 3 just doesn't cut it. I've actually taken down some videos that I've done in the past because of how disappointed I was in the focus. Focusing is everything. You can have all the bells and whistles, but when it comes to focusing, this camera just doesn't cut it. The cameras that I would always buy have always been Canon, and Canon makes great cameras, and they're always known for being, reliable. They're always, for me anyway, and other people that are very happy with the Canon G7X Mark II. People have been very, positive about that camera. I did not have the G7X Mark II, but a lot of people that I've seen, a lot of vloggers use it and are very happy with it. I was going to buy that, but then I saw they had a Mark III. I bought it. I heard some good things about it, but for the most part, after I bought it, I have learned, the focusing is it doesn't focus. And I've never had any complaints on any of my vlogs before about any kind of out of focus or anything. And I had somebody on one of my videos say, great video, but get a new camera. And I was like, and I wrote him, I'm like, this is my new camera. I just unfortunately cannot recommend this camera. Right now I am recording on my phone, which I do not like recording on for a whole host of reasons why. Right now I'm just using it just for convenience sakes. But I cannot, everything else is great on this camera. If you're doing just regular photos, beautiful photos. And also, while you're filming, it's beautifully, like, when it is clear, it's beautiful. Like the video, for me, my taste, I like it. I think the contrast is great. I think the color is great. It's just focus. It has to focus. And if you're even doing something like this, it'll go out of focus on your face a lot. And there's just a lot of problems with focusing with this Canon G7X Mark III. Fits in your pocket. It does all this stuff. It does everything. It's the menu is so easy to get around on, and it's just like all this really good stuff. And I was just so disappointed that every time I would try to focus but I have replaced the Canon with the ZV-1 Sony. Now this camera look, every camera is going to have their little flaws, but this camera for me is perfect, man. I love this camera. So I have moved on, and there's a whole host of reasons why I love this camera. And if anybody wants to have a video of why I love this camera, I'll give you my reasons in another video. But in this video, I just want to say that this is the camera that I've been using for my last probably 3 or 4 videos, I think. For my edited videos, not my live stuff, but for my edited videos, I've been using the Sony ZV-1, and it's really freaking awesome. And it's the same price. It's the same price as the Canon, so it's affordable. It's a little bit smaller than the Canon. It's a little bit smaller, fits in your pocket, does everything that the Canon does. I mean, like I said, it does have its own issues, but the focus is superb. And everything else, you know, you can always work around all the other little problems that you have with the camera. Like say the battery power may go too fast or whatever, maybe go out too fast or whatever. That's all can be worked out. But when it comes to focus and it just doesn't focus, that's one of the things that, you know, is the hardest thing to get around. Everything else, just buy more battery packs. You know, there's other things you can work around, other little problems, but when it comes to that focus and you want that good focus and you want it fast, because I'm a travel vlogger and I want to whip the camera around, you know, the ZV-1, Sony ZV-1 is perfect. Unfortunately, I cannot recommend the Canon G7X for the focusing issues. And it has all the latest software on it. So if I don't want to hear anything down below, like in the comment section, well, you gotta get an update. I bought this and it had the updated version already on this. So very disappointing to find that this Canon camera just isn't the vlogger camera that I wanted. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good one, and hit that subscribe and then like buttons, all the other buttons. Talk to you later. Bye.